Are you wondering if Disney's live-action Pinocchio is any good? Does it compare to the original 1940 animated classic? Does it have the heart? Does it capture the magic of that original film? Let's find out in this review. Hey, it's Shane from iCrave Network. Before I jump into my thoughts on Disney's Pinocchio, if you want to keep an eye on movies, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you use that bell to get notified the next time a video goes live. This retelling of the classic tale, coming to Disney Plus, is brought to us by none other than Robert Zemekis. This is his fourth team up with Tom Hanks, including Forrest Gump, Castaway, and the classic animated film.
This is the Polar Express!
It's been over 80 years since Pinocchio was first released, so we should all be familiar with the story by now. The little wooden boy that's brought to life by a wish from the heart of his maker. Pinocchio then strives to become a real boy, going on multiple adventures, going down the wrong path, and learning lessons from each of those experiences. As Robert Zemekis says himself,
it's a coming-of-age story, and it's a story about maneuvering through the perils of life. And I think that's what makes it a universal and timeless story.
Pinocchio is, of course, accompanied by his conscience, Jiminy Cricket, voiced by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He does an incredible job of capturing the cadence from the original voice actor who brought this insect to life, Cliff Edwards. In this interview clip, you'll see how Zemekis instructed Levitt to come up with the voice of this beloved character.
When you tell your kids stories, do you do voices? I was like, yeah, of course. And he was like, okay, so just do the Jiminy Cricket voice how you would do if you were a dad telling your kids the Pinocchio story. And that's what I did.
The casting director and/or directors crushed it, bringing together a stellar team of live characters and voices to make this movie just sing. Hanks plays Geppetto in such a loving and emotional way. He's such a joy to watch on screen. Benjamin Evans Ainsworth voices Pinocchio, bringing the innocence the character much deserves and how it should be played. Honest John is brought to life by Keegan-Michael Kay. Louis Lloyd brings life to Lampwick. And the Blue Fairy is wonderfully played by Cynthia Erivo. Appearing in his second Disney film is Luke Evans. He plays the coachman, and he's nearly unrecognizable when he first appears on screen. The VFX, the sets, the character animations are all top-notch. Pinocchio is a beautiful film playing homage to the original by bringing to life those original set pieces and the characters, and not changing them too much, making them look as close to that original. Even the additions and flourishes Zemekis and co-writer Chris Weitz added, they all work. With the small but emotional and touching core changes to Geppetto's character, making us love him even more as Pinocchio's papa. From the new songs to the redesign of some of the elements, some are enhancements to the story while others just work. It all blends together in the end, and it gave me a lot more than I was expecting in this movie. There are some wonderful nods to Disney animation history. I won't ruin the surprise for you, but I found myself pointing at the screen each time one popped up. You might say I went a little cuckoo whenever they appeared on screen. This live-action version of Disney's Pinocchio truly feels like a love letter to the original. They updated the scores, they added some new emotional impact to this coming-of-age story, and it's sprinkled throughout with that old-school Disney magic touch. I have to hand it to Disney, Zemekis, and the entire production team. It is fantastic. It's well worth the watch. You'll need to check it out when it drops on September 8th on Disney+. If you'd like to support this channel with our need for caffeine, you can buy us a coffee. I'll put a link down below to where you can do that. And if you like this review, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.